नमस्कार। श्री सुप्रतिम बंदोपाध्याय जी, चेयरमैन ऑफ PFRDA, CMA P Raju Iyer, President of ICAI, then CMA Vijender Sharma, Vice President of ICAI, CMA Chittaranjan Chattopadhyay, Chairman of Banking, Srimati Rashmi Gupta ji, Sudhir Sham ji, then all the delegates who are attending this program from the different faculties, from the financial services, insurance board, ICI, and all other the faculty members, all the dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to take part of this event as a chief guest, and my regards to ICAI, PFRDA for successfully conducting this program during the pandemic year. I hope you all are taking precautions, and I kindly request everyone to follow all the rules of the COVID-19 pandemic. India, in its 75th year of independence, is a nation of young population with a fastest growing economy. Youth power lies in the core of the India's bright future. India boasts a formidable young workforce. Today's youth not just gives me hope, but also gives assurance that they are unique. They have a marvelous ability to stay ahead, stay updated, adapt to new policies and changes. This is the generation that will participate in nation building and take India on the forefront of the global era. We do not inherit a nation, we only borrow it from our future generation. The well-being of this and upcoming generation is our responsibility. And as their guardians, we need to balance this great potential with enough security. Assurance about the future can increase our capability to work in the present. And our Honorable Prime Minister and the government deeply wishes to make sure that the past, present and future of each Indian is a secured one. Our veteran leader and former Indian Finance Minister, Sri Jaitley ji, in 2016 Union Budget speech had discussed an aspiration to move towards affordable, adequate, efficient and sustainable pension society. These youth, which I described now, they are going to become old after some days, and they will need also some pensions. So the youth today are hopefully waiting for the pensions tomorrow. Under the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji, the government wants to make sure that everyone from the tea stall vendor to an organized worker is taken care of and is secure of their old age. That's the ethos of creating a pension society. We are working to achieve a nations that build on foundation with long-term protecting wages of growth. The benefits of promoting insurance are not just limited to the financial security and income that they provide to the people of this country, especially people from the unorganized sectors. They are also an extremely important for collecting long-term funds for growth-driving sectors of the economy as also in the capital market. It stabilizes the economy by promoting long-term savings combined with long-term investment. In order to do the same, the government is in the process of building a financial ecosystem with diverse financial products for the youth to engage with an established culture of saving in the nation. Honorable Finance Minister Srimati Nirmala Sitharamanji, and administered and regulated by the PFRDA, we have curated flexible pension products while ensuring transparent functioning and awareness amongst the investors of pension schemes. There is another part of this idea of giving choice to the young and smart of India. Over the years, India has moved away from the defined benefit structures in order to promote something that has a more active role of the people to the defined contribution structure. The time for such moment in India is most suitable now because of the bright prospects that the Indian market have to offer to the world. Naturally, here the regulators play an important role here, and I am sure PFRDA is doing everything to stay ahead of the curve. This shift has had a great contribution in helping the Indian government in expanding the base of our pension system. The government took note of this by launching a flagship financial scheme of the Atal Pension Yojana launched by the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji on 9th May 2015. This was to be done through a digitalization pension system that would also be creating a financial inclusive society. Never before was a chai vendor, household help, cobbler, tailor, rickshaw puller, washerman, and laborer covered under the social security pension system. Even after death, the schemes cover the for security of your spouse and children. The journey of the scheme has been phenomenal over the past 6 years, with the scheme generating nearly 2.24 crore subscribers. However, this is no time to stop. As resolved by our Honorable Prime Minister, the government is inspiring action to further simplify the process. Consistent efforts have been made to improve ease access for the potential subscribers and service providers through digitalization. PFRDA has introduced facilities such as National Pension Scheme, mobile apps, eKYC, etc. to ease registration, contribution as well as withdrawal process for its subscribers. This has enhanced the transparency and reliability of the pension system. These benefits provided to the people have been rightly called Mandhan by the Honorable Prime Minister. They are truly designed to by the people, protects honor grassroots and providing social security to small and marginal farmers. The government has launched the Pradhan Mantri Kisan Man Dhan Yojana in 2019. It is important for the agriculture sector. The government has also focused on the financial awareness of the pension products in the country. There have been many steps for educating subscribers and the general public on the issues related to the pension, retirement, saving, and so on. It is important to have a well-developed, self-sustaining pension society in India. We have to inform our brothers and sisters that retirement planning is not about just keeping aside some money for old age. Regulators and stakeholders should therefore develop such innovative pension products that meet the consumers' changing needs. Business and thought leaders are also at the front of their human development challenges as it directly impacts their business. The employer should therefore incentivize the educate employees about the benefits provided under the various pension schemes. There is a little awareness of the importance of retirement planning and pension products. Although the information about pension is widely available, people do not know which sources to trust, how to access it, or how the information relates to the circumstances. The most important factor for success of the voluntary pension scheme would be financial literacy of the informal sector. Thus, today we need to stop treating pension as a burden and we should include it into the vibrant and exciting investor education program. The financial intermediaries who could play a critical role in the increasing the penetration of pension products in the country. Lack of comprehensive and appropriate data is one of the major hindrances faced when developing or implementing a target-based pension scheme. The government of India has appointed National Security Depository Limited, a central record keeping agency for maintenance of data. I therefore urge all the regulators and stakeholders to also take initiative, work towards maintaining the good network, safe and legal information sharing. At last, I would like to point out that the most crucial challenges among all the acceptable and participants of the citizens of a nation, solitary therefore is a key principle in pension system where people commit to help those who are underprivileged and less fortunate. Rich stands for poor, educated stands for less educated, and formal sector employees give consideration to those either unemployed or are in the informal sector. Solidarity can brought to involvement of community in such initiative as well through awareness generation efforts which would also contribute to increased implementation of the existing schemes. As we celebrate the January as a pension month, I would like to appreciate the efforts made by PFDRA and ICAI for creating pension literacy. Last but not the least, pension success depends on time period of contribution. Therefore, it is impressive to start early for pension. The earlier we start accumulating for pension, the more compounding benefits we reap at maturity. Hence, we should work towards catching the paradigm shift as early as possible. I was just listening to a few speakers about the numbers of the pensioners. It is increasing very fast. The growth which was mentioned is 66% in the members number, which is also very impressive. 8 lakhs customers or pensioners were there in the last years, and they are going to expand up to 10 million. It's a very interesting or a good number because the idea of pensioners is accepted by the Indians and they are taking part in the pensioners scheme. The different schemes already they are mentioned, but I mention for the particularly for the farmers, which is a major factor in our country, that is PM Kisan Mandan Yojana, and we have to see that the farmers are involved in this PM Kisan Mandan Yojana, which is very important, and that is a real and great help to the farmers. And also, we have to see that some small businessmen will be involved in this because that will be a beneficiary for them in the future. In short, I want to tell you this pension scheme is a very important because at the old age, if nobody is there to help, the pension only help, and that will be a really good help to everyone who are at the older age. It's important thing. So I congratulate all the organizer, different organizations like PFRDA, CMAP, and ICI organizing this nice discussion today. And I hope this will be important. This will be beneficial for the number of the citizens in India. And I expect from all the organizers that the number will be increased too much. Lastly, I wish everybody Happy New Year. Thank you. Jai Hind. Namaskar.